still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful.
God, I'm drunk.
Great Gatsby, take one.
Open another window.
There aren't anymore.
Then telephone for an axe.
Forget about the heat. You make it worse by crabbing about it.
Why not leave her alone, old sport?
That's a great expression of yours, isn't it?
What is?
Old sport. Where'd you pick it up?
Now see here, Tom. If you're going to make personal remarks, I won't stay here another minute.
Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
No, not exactly.
Oh yes, I understand you went to Oxford.
Yes, I went there.
Tom.
I told you, I went there.
I've heard you, but I'd like to know when.
You like to know when? It was 1919. I was only there for 5 months. That's why I can't exactly call myself an Oxford man. It was a program that let officers in the military go.
I'll make you a drink, Tom. Then you won't seem so stupid to yourself.
Wait a minute. I want to ask Mr. Gatsby one more question.
Go on, please, Mr. Buchanan, go on.
What kind of a row are you trying to cause in my house anyhow?
He isn't causing a row. You're causing a row. Please have a little self-control.
Self-control! I suppose the latest thing is to sit back and let Mr. Nobody from Nowhere make love to your wife? Well, if that's the idea, you can count me out. See, nowadays, people begin by sneering at family life and family institutions, and next you know, they'll throw everything overboard and we'll have intermarriage between black and white!
We're all white here, Tom.
Your wife doesn't love you. See, she's never loved you. She's loved me.
You must be crazy.
No, old sport. She's never loved you. She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting. It was all a terrible, terrible mistake. But in her heart, she's never loved anybody else but me.
We should go.
Daisy and I have nothing to hide.
Jay, let's go, please.
Sit down, Daisy.
Yes, Daisy, please. Sit down.
What's been going on? I want to hear all about it.
I just been told you what's been going on. It's been going on for about 5 years now.
You've been seeing him for 5 years?
Not seeing, no, we couldn't. But both of us loved each other the whole time, old sport. And you didn't know. I used to laugh sometimes to think that you didn't know.
Oh, that's all. You're crazy. I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago, because I didn't know Daisy then. But I'll be damned if I see how you got within a mile of her, unless you brought the groceries to the back of the door. But all the rest of that's a damn lie. Daisy loved me when she married me, and she loves me now.
No?
Oh, she does, though. And what's more, I love Daisy too. Once in a while, I'd go off on a spree, but I always come back. And in my heart, I love her all the time.
You're revolting. Did they ever tell you why we went off to Chicago? I'm surprised I didn't tell you the story of that little spree.
It's all over now. Just tell him the truth. You never loved him, and all this pain will be wiped away forever.
I never loved him. Why, how could I?
You never loved him.
Never loved him.
That's right.
Not at Capiolani?
No.
Not that day I carried you down from the punch bowl to keep your shoes dry, Daisy?
Please don't.
Daisy.
There, Jay. You want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I did love him once, but I loved you too.
You loved me too?
Even that's a lie. She didn't know you were alive. There are things between Daisy and me that you'll never know, Gatsby. Things that neither of us can ever forget.
I want to speak to Daisy alone now. She's all excited now.
Even alone, I can't say I never loved Tom. It wouldn't be true.
Of course it wouldn't.
As if it mattered to you.
Of course it matters. I'm going to take better care of you from now on.
No, you're not taking care of Daisy anymore. She's with me now.
Nonsense.
I am, though.
She's not leaving me, and certainly not for a common swindler. Mr. Gatsby, who exactly are you anyhow? You see, I've made a small investigation into your affairs. You're one of Meyer Wolfshine's bunch. See, he and this Wolfsheim bought up a lot of drugstores and sold bootlegged alcohol over the counter.
What about it, old sport?
Don't call me old sport. This drugstore business is just a small change compared to the bond stunt you and Wolfsheim have got going on now.
Well, your friend Walter Chase isn't too proud to come on it now.
I've been giving that some thought. How does a reputable banker like Walter Chase find himself up to his eyeballs in debt to a little kike like Wolfsheim?
It's called greed, old sport.
That's right. You got half of Wall Street out there swilling your free booze at that fun park every weekend. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to drag you in. My God, he has.
He's got nothing to do with this.
Your little racket. Daisy, can't you see who this guy is? With his house and his parties and his fancy clothes, he's just a front for Wolfsheim, a gangster, to get his claws into respectable folk like Walter.
The only respectable thing about you, old sport, is your money. And I have just as much as you have, so we're equals now.
Oh, no. We're different. I am, they are, she is. We're all different from you. We were born different, and it's in our blood. Nothing you do, or say, or steal, or dream up can ever change that. And a girl like Daisy will never—
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
That's right, Mr. Gatsby. Show us those fine Oxford manners.
My sincerest apologies. I seem to have lost my temper. Daisy, darling, nothing's changed now. None of this has any consequence. Just don't listen to Daisy. We're gonna go back to Louisville to get married, and then we can live together in a house.
Please, Tom, I can't stand this anymore.
You two start on home. In Mr. Gatsby's car. Go on. He won't annoy you. I think he realizes this little flirtation of his is over.
Daisy.
You two want any of this? Jordan?
No.
Nick? Nick?
What?
You want any of this?
No. I just realized that today's my birthday. I turned 30.
Well, happy birthday.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight.
And the Oscar goes to